Here's a look at the eMini S&P for Friday, the 16th of October 2009. At eMiniDayTrader, we like to use the market profile to gauge the condition of the market, and these market profiles will show the entire regular trading hour session, as we see right here, with the lettered market profile, and then right beside it is the volume market profile. And the one over here is what occurred yesterday. The one in between the two is the overnight trade. And this is somewhat unusual. What happened overnight last night was that the market actually made a new high compared to the regular trading hours, and then a new low compared to the regular trading hours. So had a pretty good sell-off after it had kind of consolidated here. It then had a good sell-off as the market made new lows. Basis the low that was formed on Thursday. So that was really a kind of a heads up that there's some pretty good weakness in here. So we ended up with 3 early short trades as a result. But then the market bottomed out and gave a bit of a rally. But it appears to be somewhat in a bit of a limbo zone here right now, more consolidation than anything else. And when we take a look here at the day profiles only, which is what we see here now, we can see that we've since the market had burst higher on on Tuesday, which is right here. This is Tuesday, and this is Wednesday. It's mostly been going sideways. It obviously rallied up on these 2 days and even did some today, but then ended up by closing down here. So when we take a look at the entire range that has formed in these past 3 days, something like that, you can see that we're certainly in the lower part of it. So that leads me to believe we're probably going to want to test the 77, 78 area here, and could very well get up to around perhaps 87, 88. So this is, I think, the areas of resistance and support that we're looking at headed into Sunday evening and Monday's trade. When we take a look at our software here and the trades that we had, we actually had 3 quick trades early in the session. We got on short here, we got short here, and we actually got short here. So we were able to participate in down moves here, here, and here. We had one late trade we got stopped out of here. And the one thing about trading that late on a Friday is really not recommended. This trade was actually entered only 15 minutes before the cash closed, and entering a trade at that time is dubious in the best of circumstances, unless it's just a sort of a runaway bull or bear market. But on a Friday afternoon, there's less volume and more volatility, and so for that reason, a lot of our traders would not have taken that late trade on a Friday afternoon. But good profits nonetheless on those first 3 trades. They ended up by moving for us 1.5 points, 4 points, 4.25 points, and 2 3/4 points. So 2 3/4, 4 1/4, and 1.5. So the other thing that's actually maybe even more noteworthy for at least many traders is that on these trades, these first 3 trades that we had today, we're only offside 2 ticks on the first one, 2 ticks on the second one, and 1 tick on the third trade. So our total amount of movement or heat that we had to take was a total of 5 ticks on the first 3 trades. So that was the first 3 trades. So 3 times trades. So you can see that not only are the trades working nicely most of the time. As a matter of fact, so far this month is comparable to last month, and really what our history has been, especially when we've introduced the filter here. Here's our filter down below here, is a little bit over 80%. So and when when these trades are identified as they are here, we really do expect the market to not move more than a tick or 2 against us, because these trades are designed to identify the auction in a very precise manner, and so this is really what we do expect to see is just offside a couple of ticks on each trade. And so This is really our goal, is to have trades like this that only move against us a tick or two, get us nicely filled, and then move for us for a considerable amount. For example, that first trade, it moved for us 11 ticks to the plus before we um, the maximum moved for us. The other one here, this trade moved for us 17 ticks, which is 4.25 points. And then this last trade here of these three, it moved 6 ticks in our favor. So you can see that, our average, how the market moves for us and against us, when you take a look at this, this is 1.5 or whatever, a little somewhere between 1 and 2 ticks against us. But when you take a look at this over here, I haven't added it up, but that's what, 10, 20, 28, 34. So 34 by 3 is about 11. So, we're looking at about an average of plus 11 on those 3 days, and moving against us, less than 2. So, this is what we're really trying to focus on our trades in eMiniDayTrader as day traders, is to get into trades that have where the market hardly moves against us at all, but then quickly moves in our direction. So, this is just kind of a good example here of these 3 trades that did that this morning. So, at any rate, that's our look at the market here. A quick outlook. Of course, this promotional video that we put together is usually about 5 minutes, a little longer today, but the trades and the video that are put together for the members is much longer, usually 15 to 20 minutes, and a lot more detail, a lot more actual charts marked up and all kinds of good stuff like that. So just so you know, love to hear from you. Info at eMiniDayTrader, you can get a hold of us, and we'd love to show you the software in real time and the trades, how they work and so forth. We can always set up a private webinar for anyone who is so inclined. And we'd love to hear your feedback on that. So have a good weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.